Can I just repeat that losing sucks? Here on the video report, well, I can't lose the free picks. Hell, another free winner last night, the Detroit Tigers 2-1 over the White Sox. My problem, of course, my best bet was the Cubs earlier in the day at Wrigley. The run line play on Chicago. Yes, that Chicago team, the Cubbies, they rallied for three in the bottom of the ninth. They only won by one run against Miami, and I lost for the fifth time in 6 days. And I will say it again, losing sucks. But hey, listen, I'm realistic enough to know it's all cyclical. And that's one of the reasons I keep playing these games on the run line because, of course, they don't bury you. They do protect the profit that have accumulated over the season. And they certainly aren't as devastating. But again, let me just say, losing sucks. But it's all cyclical. And everything eventually turns around. But, often when you're in losing streaks, you start to second guess yourself. And that's the thing you can never do because you got to remember to always dance with the girl that you brought. In other words, the same thing that you were doing 2 weeks ago that was making you win games, that's the same thing you've got to do when you're analyzing games and handicapping, even when you're in the midst of a losing streak. Because if you suddenly start changing things, well, then your opinion is no longer valid. Then the way you analyze games, well, that's no longer valid. And it's the toughest thing to do. And I will be the first one to admit that. Listen, I've gone on losing streaks many times in my life, and my wife will be the first one to say, well, what are you doing differently? Well, and my immediate answer is absolutely nothing, because I never deviate. So, listen, when the Cubs lost yesterday, what did I do? Well, I muttered my top 7, maybe 8 choice profane words. I think, by the way, with this losing streak, I've already used at least 85% of my profanity quotient for the month of August. I may have to take a loan on September if I don't win today, but today's another day, and I got to win today. That's the bottom line. Here, I've got another free selection coming your way in just a moment. Listen, the charity play of the week won again last night. Now, that shouldn't be a surprise because Jeff Benton cashed in with his interleague total of the year. The Yankees and the Mets only going over by a total of 8 runs. You got that play for free. What I mean by the fact that it shouldn't have been a surprise is because the charity play of the week has won 13 times in the past 16 weeks. 46 times in the past 71 weeks. And today I want to quickly tell you about a little boy born in Little Rock, Arkansas by the name of Brazen. He was born with Down syndrome. He was born early on July 18th. And of course, there are complications involved. He was immediately transferred to Arkansas Children's Hospital, where his mother, Heather, will be spending the next couple of months with him as he undergoes various surgeries. In fact, this little guy has already undergone bowel surgery because his intestines were being squeezed by his pancreas. And in the process, they already removed his appendix as well. But he has heart surgery forthcoming as well because he only has 3 chambers, not 4, because the 2 lower chambers are actually fused together. As I've said many, many times, and you guys know probably all too well, insurance simply doesn't cover all the bills. This is a 2-income family. The father, Johnny, the mother, Heather. Well, Heather is going to be there by the side of her little boy for the subsequent future. That means one less income for this family. So again, I'm asking you to invest in the future of this little boy, to invest in the future of this family, to make the difference in total strangers' lives, to get yourself some good karma. Does it guarantee winners? Well, I'm proof positive it doesn't. But you tell me, would you rather have some good karma or not? Because it applies to all facets of your life. You can make a donation using your credit card, by using PayPal. If you happen to be watching the video on the site, just scroll down and you'll see the link to click on it. And when you see that little guy in the hospital with his little outfit on, you tell me how you can't possibly make a donation. Go ahead. I challenge you to do that. Now, as usual, I am not without stooping as low as trying to bribe you to make a donation. So I will issue those coupons again. You can save $175 off the purchase price of any handicapper's 60-day package by using coupon code SAVE175. I issue these coupons especially after all the charity plays win because, again, I will save you a ton of money, and I hope that you will donate a portion of that. I will save you $125 off the purchase price of any handicapper's 7-day package if you use coupon code SAVE125, or you can save $50 off the purchase of any handicapper 7-day package, which is a great deal. I'm not sure why more guys use the longer term packages, which I understand because a lot of guys have a package with like Trace Adams, okay, and they want to extend it out further and further, and if they have instant rebates, they're applicable as well. But that 7-day package, that's really a great deal when you take $50 off. But anyway, you can save $50 off any 7-day package by using coupon code SAVE50. Should you ever have any questions, you can always contact customer service. Lo and behold, you realize NFL preseason action, yippee, starts on Sunday. Green Bay and Indianapolis, and then, of course, a week from today, we have Week 1 official preseason action with Washington, Atlanta, and Tampa Bay and Philadelphia among 5 games next Thursday night. Okay, enough about that. Let's talk about a little baseball action here today with your complimentary play, and I've got a total selection for you tonight, as I'm going to take the game between Colorado and the LA Dodgers to go over the posted price of 10.5, and here's why. Tyler Chatwood is another one of those guys who you look at his home road splits and it's jarring, the numbers, the differential. Chatwood on the road this season, 6-0, 1.30 earned run average, and opponents are batting 179 against him. At home, 4-6 with a 5.69 earned run average, and opponents are hitting 298 against him. Then I went and looked up lifetime at Coors. He's made 32 appearances. 28 of them have been starts. His earned run average in those outings, 4.53. His last home start against the Atlanta Braves, 5 innings pitched. Shutout ball. Only allowed 1 hit. He walked 8 batters. Is this a guy who's pitching with a lot of confidence at Coors? I would say not. Meanwhile, you have the Rockies that are hitting the hell out of the ball. Best record in Major League action since the All-Star break. You've got a Rockies team that has taken the first 2 games in this series with 19 runs scored. I just think with Chatwood pitching, you got to play the over in this contest, and that's what my complimentary play will be today. I wish you well, guys. I'll talk to you again tomorrow when we do this one more time.